What's going on, guys? Santana here with another Gwent video. Today we're going to be playing a Devotion Nature deck using Symbiosis. So we have our Aucwenn, big card here, giving all the Naiads a Nature tag. So we can get out Wandering Treants, Symbiosis, play all copies of a special. Of course, it's going to be a Nature special, hence the point of the deck. So we can get all those treants out and big points. Eithne, young queen. We don't like to play her round 1. We only like to play her round 2 or round 3 because she will evolve. So round 2 she will spawn 2 young dryads, but round 3 she gets Symbiosis 3 and is immune. This makes for big plays round 3 because you get a Wandering Treant. It'll automatically go up to at least 4 power just from the rip of her being on the board. We have Force Protector, play a Bronze Nature card from the grave, very powerful. Call of the Forest, play a non-neutral unit from your deck and boost it by 1. Again, this is Devotion, we can play any unit in our deck. Shaping Nature, I like to use this for the Boost 6 and Vitality 6. This way we can get some of our units that have an advantage using Vitality. Some it will help reduce cooldown, some get double boost. Very strong card, and it's an Echo. Frog Mating Season is used to give Vitality to 2 different units and spawns a frog right next to them, and the frog will trigger it at the end of their turn. This allows for easy point engine, especially if you keep stacking the Vitality. This deck is built around the treants and Vitality. We have Frixnet, goes on the range row, spawns a young dryad which has a Symbiosis tag, cooldown 4, and since we're playing Devotion, at the end of our turn the amount of Vitality will reduce the cooldown. So if you have Vitality 4, it will always be up the next turn. Very strong, especially if you keep Vitality on it. Plus it gives the Symbiosis boost. Only hard thing is keeping the range row not clogged. Then we have Asilian. Hope I'm saying that right. I don't speak Scoia'tael Elf. Lock and move a unit. Really just needing the lock. Don't need the movement, but it does help out. And then we also have Morin. Damage an enemy unit by 2 or lock a unit. Now, you never want to use this card for the damage. It's almost pointless. A 6 position playing for 7 is pointless, but a lock is big. Then we have Bountiful Harvest, Nature card. Create and play a Bronze Scoia'tael Elf, and then boost a card in our deck. Very strong card. You end up getting 4 points carryover playing both of these, and you spawn and play 2 units on your board. Very powerful with Symbiosis, just very powerful indeed with it being in the Nature category. Nature's Rebuke. Damage an enemy unit by 5, and then if you get a kill, boost a random allied treant by 2. This is very strong. It plays for 7 at a 5 provision cost, getting a kill and boosting an ally unit. Hamadryad, a very powerful card, has Symbiosis. At the end of the turn, if this has Vitality, boost self by 1, turns your 1-point engines into a 2-point engine. Ridiculously strong, especially when accompanied with a card that can give it Vitality every turn, like the Naiad Fledging. So whenever your Symbiosis is triggered, if the unit Vitality to the left, give it 2 turns of Vitality, and then order removal Vitality from an ally unit, then boost self by that same amount. Big point swings for round 3. You spend a lot of Vitality onto 1 unit, and then take it with a big boost. Dryad's Caress, purify an ally unit and boost it by 3, and give it 3 Vitality because we play nothing but Dryads. So we're going to always have a Dryad on the board. Very strong, especially for the Purify. If something gets locked or has bleeding, you just purify it and take it away. Naiad Pawn Keeper. Damage an enemy unit by an allied wandering treant's power, or infuse a non-symbiosis unit with symbiosis. Very strong in either way, because if you have a lot of symbiosis units already to begin with, you're going to have very tall treants, so you can get some very tall punishes. Abandoned Girl. Transform into a young dryad without changing power, and gain vitality equal to the number of dryads on this row. So if you put her by herself, you always get at least one thing of vitality. Better to play her later in the round, because you can get up to like 8 or 9 vitality, and then always take it with a Naiad. Makes for a very strong round 3 combo. This deck is very strong in round 3s. There's a lot of ways to get big points very, very easily. The only problem is it's all on order, so you have to be careful that you don't get shut down for the next turn. Dryad Enchantress. Give an ally unit armor, 4 armor or 4 vitality. Symbiosis tag as well. Now, if you're playing dwarfs, this card is fantastic for the armor, but since we're playing a nature deck, you only want to use a vitality. I mean, armor can come in handy if you don't have a way of like triggering all the vitality, but you're going to typically just want to go ahead and use a vitality. The armor is very, very rare use in this deck. Alright, and that is the deck. I got a few games for you guys. I hope you enjoy them. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bless that YouTube algorithm. Let's go. Alright, we have our first game against a locked up Nilfgaard. Left. So this can either be statuses or like a locked deck. I mean, there's even some weird other decks that just play like good Nilfgaard cards and just like this leader to lock the enemy board up. Sorry. I'm expecting at least the typical locks in this deck. I mean, very standard. But as always, I like to play Aucwenn first. Go ahead and play her out. Gets you a strong round 1. It gets all those naiads with the nature tag, so they're going to spawn to under treants. And she will give them vitality when they spawn out. So before you know it, you're getting 40, 50, 60 points in a round 1, as long as things don't get killed off. It's insanely strong. I love this deck. I'm so glad I used my scraps to get Eithne, because it just carried it over. Confounded boots. Oh, and so yeah, he's playing a basic lock deck. I played a lock deck, but not very strong. They're fun, but not very strong, so I don't really play it. And just look at the damage I'm already doing to this guy. I got 20 points, 2 cards in. He has 0. What does he do? I'm hoping he just tucks his tail and run.
Now you see me.
You know me, I gotta talk my mess. Talk my mess. Of course, not like it matters, because with it being Scoia'tael, don't nobody know what they're saying. You know, I really don't know what to play here, because it only has a 1 power unit, so I'll go ahead and play a Naiad, get a nature card played, and just keep the points rolling.
To do business with you is ever a pleasure.
So, I probably should have tried to kill this card. I wasn't really worried about it though. But, I mean, because he's getting to go through his deck and draw. But he also puts cards on the bottom of his deck, which is a catch-22. But, you know, I keep looking at it, I'm like, maybe I should get rid of that. Maybe it's important to kill it. And here comes the statuses. So he's playing a status deck with lock as like one of the main ways of also having another engine on the board. And of course I don't have my Purify, but it's fine. This deck it's so strong regardless. Like look at this. Look at this. I felt like if I waited, he was gonna just poison kill it anyway, so I was gonna get as many points as I could to make him run away. I wanted him to just pass. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got really bold with this deck. And I've said this in like the last 2 videos, so you're gonna probably get tired of me, want to slap me for it. If you don't win on even, don't go for the bleed. It's too risky. I mean, sometimes you gotta just, you know. Sorry, Granny, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes you guys gotta let them hang. Just let them hang. And show them that you're that guy. You're that guy now. But
Now I'm
being smart, don't do it. Just don't do it. It is too risky. It gets you in a bad situation in round 3s. I mean, and you're gonna see it in some of my videos because
the Van Moorlands, they truly spoil us.
Like, I'm steamrolling in round 1 and I'm feeling a little too good about it. I should know better when I'm down a card, because now they just have to keep up with my points, and then I'm stuck. I don't have a way of making it back to even. I should pass the first go. Being said, I should know, but am I gonna listen to what I should know? Obviously not. I'm out here being stupid. But you know what? We ball out here. We just risk it. Just risk it for the biscuit. I mean, you know, I like to live life on the edge. That's why I'm not in pro rank. But I will say, for those who want to get to pro rank,
out of the way!
play safe. Play it safe. I mean, now, if you want on even, we ball.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
At that point, go for it, because they have to keep playing in response.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behaved like you were barely 1.
Oh, that Purify is so... Did I actually pick up the Purify? I hope I did. I did not. Wow.
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
I must have not wanted to pick up that Purify because I didn't want to have to deal with my cooldown unit getting blown. He did it for me just so he can lock it. Man, that's just wrong. But here I am once again, bleeding out, bleeding a guy's hand when I shouldn't be. Like, he's giving me ample opportunity to pass, but I just haven't taken it.
My favorite quarry. What? Fugitive. Feeling a bit peckish.
Now look at me. Looking foolish because I didn't pass.
Mother will be proud.
And look at that. I gave him a point while I was at it. Excuse me, while I was at it. I promise you guys, I get better. I get better. I'm about to reach rank 11. as I work on my Evo and Aucwenn deck.
100 faces, all yours to command.
And look at me, I'm still just gonna just keep playing. I really shouldn't, but I'm just keep doing it. I really just shouldn't, but I'm going to. We ball. We ball when we shouldn't, but we do. You know, you go ahead and lock that, because I didn't even have enough spells anyways. You go ahead and do it. I didn't have enough anything for it. These stupid status decks.
Your name, young man, demands you be cursed into an urchin.
A secret compartment. Delightful.
You know, when you're this far down, it's just hard to want to give it, like, I don't want to give it up.
Focus on its movements. Quiet the noise in your head.
Yeah, look at me. I'm looking real stupid right here. I should have used that on the Pawn Keeper, because I would have got more points. I get lucky here. He plays a card, but doesn't play a card. I don't know what my opponent was doing here, because now we're tied. I guess he thought it'd be fine, or he had, but then he just, I don't know. This is a weird one to showcase, because it's like, well, you shouldn't have won, but you did, so lucky you, and yeah, lucky me. I was very taken away by that move. But now we have a monsters deck, so let's get into it. I like this hand. I like this hand. I mean, I don't like having both the abandoned girls, but they're not bad. They work. They work well here, so. Rock with it. I probably could have tried to put away an abandoned girl, but they're actually powerful when you have a good hand of dryads, because then you can just flip it and it works just fine. You know, normally I try to like guess what kind of deck I'm playing against, but nowadays, like, with monsters, you never can tell. Looks like right now it's just like a standard Thrive deck, but I've seen a lot of Thrive decks at like this lower rank that they have some weird tweaks because they don't have all the cards usually. Like the standard, like, top tier ride decks.
That Brochelon would be my
Friends, we
home.
must
Who
save
would
the
have thought?
But it's okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about round 1. And then of course my opponent over here doesn't know how to stay connected. Yeah, so this looks like it's like a true Thrive deck. And you know, the one thing I don't like about the like treants is if they like when you have what's the name of this card? I need to not do these voiceovers so much later. Because it's range row locked, and it makes your deck go wider, so it can go to your treants can go taller. But when your treants spawn on the range row and you don't have movement, it just kind of bites. Look at that.
My old name? I don't remember. I don't care.
That is a tough deck to play against. My God. Because he's just getting points so quickly and easily. And I'm sure y'all might be wondering why in the world I kept only like doing that for adjacent units. I couldn't read. I can't read, that's all it is. And I'm not dyslexic, I'm just stupid. Because you don't have, it's 2 allied units, not 2 adjacent units. And I just kept misreading that for the longest. But it got me the round, so we'll take it. Frixonet, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Frixonet, it's range row locked, and it spawns a young giant on the range row, but when the treants get on that range row, it makes it a lot harder because you start getting the row locked. I don't have movement in my deck.
Brochelon cares for its
And you
children.
see, I know,
As do I.
see here, I want them even, so I can go for this. I can go for this. This is safe. Come on, man. See, now these are going to get really good value because I have a decent amount of dryads already on the row, and they're going to get Symbiosis, so when I play the one nature card in my deck, in my hand that I have right now, it'll give it pretty good value. I could use Sim Last too. I think I have maybe one copy of a nature card in hand though, in deck. I need to quit misspeaking like that in my deck. Cause I might have both of the bountiful harvests.
Your
Go ahead
will
and
guide us.
lock that. That's maybe just that getting tall and then just like wiping something that's also tall. You know, that's not a card I'd expect, but hey, whatever works.
Tain't good, I don't want it. Drink it yourself.
I'm gonna get one of these ready. There's just our scratch.
You must fight for the hills and the
Get
woods.
that bleed off. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing big things here now. That Necromancer's Tome is really strong. I actually have the card, so I might like look at a way of making a deck involving it.
Manticore venom should do the trick.
And I'm glad I can finally get that locked, because that was gonna start making big value for him if I didn't get it locked. It looks like I should have this in the bag, because I'm gonna play Symbiosis and then Nature's Rebuke, and I should pretty much have this in the bag. I think he's looking for a Purify. You got a backup plan. I mean, it's not the worst card in the world, because he still has a chance at a Purify.
Gewürter Teig Simwed.
I don't think he gets one though, because if he had gotten it, he would have already played it, because his excitement would have been through the roof. Yeah.
This moment, I've seen it already.
You are no lumen of mine.
My 2 bountiful harvests is played. I don't like that I got that card, so I guess I'll just take the mage, because I don't. I forgot that the row was full when I played that, because it didn't actually do what I was hoping it would. I was being stupid. I was playing like a low rank player. You guys know
None shall
vibes.
tread on us.
But it doesn't matter, because my treants are super tall. 2 7-point treants.
Mira Dispar enter. For the daisy of the valley!
I did find use for it. Look at that. Got that killed. Boosted treant by 2. I mean, like, I don't think there's a way for him to win now. He should just give up. That's another good one. See, that's the power of like bleeding up on a round 2 with the strong deck. I just wish I would be more smart about doing it. But here we go, another monsters deck,
Keep a stiff neck.
and people love playing monsters deck. I'll tell you what, and they can go so many ways when they're played too. I somewhat like this hand. I don't like having 2 different types of nature cards though, because I don't have a lot of bronze nature cards in my deck. Because I went with the devotion. Now, if I had non-devotional I would probably have like Equinox and some, maybe even some weather to help out the deck. Because I'd cut down on my bronze unit, my actual units. I would just make sure to have like the symbiote, the ones that are like just purely symbiosis that I want and that are useful, and then just go with bronze specials from there.
You must fight for the hills and the woods.
So, when I first see this, I just kind of assume it's gonna be like nice. It's gonna be like a relics deck, but that spear is kind of a weird card to play when he could have just played Parasite. Is it? Yes. Could just play Parasite. They're the exact same provision cost. Slow opponents. Playing very slow. Joke's on me, he did have Parasite.
I'm sorry, I am. I'll be good now, I promise.
Like I'm just getting worked right now. Like I'm only down a point, but that'll certainly help. See, bro, look at the combos. Look at the combos. Fantastic. This deck was like meant to just blend so well. This is one of those archetypes like they just got right from pretty much the beginning, and it was just like the only thing I had to do was just add maybe like a few more cards that made it just stronger and more competitive. Alright. Do I actually dry pass round 2? You know, because this is post-game, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess that I don't. I'm gonna be greedy. Well, actually, now that I did that, I don't know. I don't normally just insta-pat, like Oh, see, I would have lost money to you guys. Would have lost money. Would have lost me a fat check. Not that I'm making money from this yet, but we'll get there. Alright, come on, man. Yo, what is this deck? play in these lower ranked... Excuse me, you play in these lower ranks and people just don't, like, read cards and they play them and you're just like, what are you doing? It makes you just question all of life right there in an instant, because you're like, I don't understand what's going on here. But it's hilarious because this guy just made a complete buffoon of himself. Come on, buddy. I know I mentioned, I think, my last video, but yeah, I've been getting a lot of people that I play that they either, like, do really stupid things or they just play really slow.
You've beautiful green eyes. Beautiful everything, really.
Bet my apple you'll not leave Brooklyn. Not allowed.
I just don't want to bother with, like, the slow waiting. I'm like, I know what I want to... I typically know what I want to play almost right away, so I'm like, why make everybody wait?
As you command, Lady of the Wood.
Shoot to kill! Give no warning.
Yeah, I want to just go and keep that with vitality so I can keep getting those dryads spawned out. Now, I'm scared because of the Wispus here, because he can do a lot with that. But look at the treant, bro. Look at the treant. And that order's refreshed again already. I mean, you can have that. That's fine.
My
You know
own
what?
name.
I'll spawn a second
Don't remember.
one.
I don't care.
Like, what do you do against this when, like, he's let it get out of control? Wow, words. Now I'll admit, that's terrifying. I never see that card get used, and I can't block it. I should have kept my other lock so I could move the defender out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and take this because I don't want him to have a tall punish that just instantly nukes that and I miss out on it. So I'm looking at this and I'm not really that scared because I don't really play 4 revisions in this deck. And I actually just got lucky to not really have any that I've played out at the moment because all my treants and dryads are all 0. Although I am scared of an Eithne right here, but... Yeah, see, he consumed 1/4 provision and now he's stuck. He has to wait 2 turns before he can consume a 5, which is gonna suck for me because I have that whopping 16 points right there.
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
I would bet my apple you'll not leave Brooklyn. Not alive at any rate.
The treant spawned on the ranged row. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not really worried. I don't have any units for him to consume. Other than my one, I think it's like Naiad Fledging. That's right there.
As you command, Lady of the Wood.
But, I mean... like, what does he do? I mean, yeah, he's gonna get some good points right here. But, I mean... again, I'm still up so far ahead that I could probably pass now and it not even matter.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
Like, I mean, obviously I won't do that, because that's just stupid, but, I mean...
The forest burns! We must save the trees!
like, nothing worked for this guy. And I just want him to play, like, a Death Wish or something. I don't know why I did that. Like, that lock doesn't do anything. I probably should have just locked the other relic on there. The Witch Apprentice. I was wanting to call it a pig, bro. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, the pig. You know, the Witch Apprentice. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play this last card out.
I don't remember.
And secure my victory. This deck is strong, guys. Give it a shot if y'all have the cards. I'll catch y'all next time.